looking out over that Golden Gate Bridge on another gorgeous sunny Saturday, and I'm seeing that bumper to bumper traffic.
Don't you remember?
It's your favorite radio station in your favorite radio city, the city by the bay, the city that rocks, the city that never sleeps.
Welcome to Mike and Mark in the morning. My name's Mike. I'm a Cowboys fan. It's my twin brother Mark. He is a Redskins fan. First off, whoever thought of this, that's absolutely hilarious. With the New England Chiefs, that's great.
Very inventive.
Week 10.
We're halfway point.
Halfway point. Thursday night. Start with a good game.
Well, our
for
records
week 10.
are phenomenal. Mike's
Oh, you want to start with the records?
77-55, and I'm 84-48 overall.
84-48. That's pretty
and we're
good, man.
pretty good over 50%. I know we are. So
Would
we're
you-
doing good.
Well, yeah, we're
We're on a course.
on the right track.
CBS should hire us.
On a better
Very
track
simple.
than the Cowboys.
Phil Simpson, Cruz, we love you, but your picks have been horrible.
All right. Well, to start week 10,
Great game.
Buffalo Jets.
Big Drunkard meets Donnie Boulevard tonight.
Don Boulevard.
And normally, Donnie, I'd go with your Jets, but I feel Rex Ryan has a little bit of revenge. I think he's got the Bills prepared for this game. And the Bills let me down last time, and I'm going with the Bills.
Well, the Bills
It's going to bite me. I'm going against defense, but it's going to. I just think he's going to win tonight.
Bills won big last week,
Yes.
so I'm going with the Bills too. I think Rex Ryan's gets a little comeuppance or
I'm
whatever.
interested to see what the applause is going to be. Is it going to be applause or is it going to be boos? I think it's going to be, like you said, a mixture of both.
Yeah, there was people who really love Rex Ryan.
Yeah, he's down to the playoffs a lot. So.
Yeah, but he couldn't deliver.
Right.
Sunday, 1:00, Dallas at Tampa Bay.
You have no quarterback. You guys are going Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's a decent
If they don't win this game, the season's over. Don't even bring Romo back. Save him for next year.
I know.
It's
If
ridiculous.
you guys are 2-10 down the road and he comes back, there's no point in having you in the game. In the game.
Why? Yeah, what's the point?
I rest them up.
But I think Dallas wins this game. They go
All
in
right.
there and it's a slugfest and they barely
It's
win.
going to be a good game.
Yep, to set up Romo's return. Miami at Philadelphia. Who should have? Oh, the Cowboys. They should have beat them.
That game is a tough one.
You think so? Miami at Philly?
Yep. Because Philly's, no defense. Miami has a defense, and Miami's getting better on offense, and Philly's offense is okay. So
They're explosive though.
I'm
they got a
going
lot
with
of big
Philly
plays.
because they're home. Sorry, Joey, Amy, and Annie Millar.
I'm going with Philly.
I'm
as
going
well.
with Philly because they're home.
Yep. I still think the Dolphins have problems. New Orleans at Washington.
This game we need to win, and I think we're going to win. Going with us. I know the Saints are phenomenal offense. They have no defense, though. And last week we lost to New England, but we held New England to the lowest point total of the season, which I'm very happy, even though we lost 27-10. But we held them to 27 points, and that says
Just think about that stat, though. That's their lowest. 27 points is their lowest. I would love 27 points for the Cowboys.
And in this game, I believe, got to score 20 points to win the game. Mandatory.
Oh, against New Orleans?
Against anybody in the NFL, you got to score 20 points.
That's your minimum? You got to score 20?
Got to score 20. Everybody's fired.
I think Washington wins this game.
All right, we need to keep in pace with the Giants. So
Detroit at Green Bay.
Green Bay's been struggling, but I think they can try to.
2 in a row, Green Bay.
Not now, because Detroit's terrible.
Yeah,
going with
Detroit's
Green Bay.
It's horrible.
Green Bay gets back on track.
I'm picking the Lions. Oh,
Never again.
They're burning me. Green Bay. Cleveland at Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh, even with Roethlisberger out,
Yeah, Cleveland's still a disaster.
and Pittsburgh's tough at home.
Yeah,
It's just
Pittsburgh.
Heinz Field.
Jacksonville at Baltimore.
It's a tougher game than you think, because Jacksonville's a decent team. They barely lost to the Jets last week.
Yep.
But I'm going with Baltimore.
I'm going Baltimore as well. Yep. Carolina, undefeated Carolina at Tennessee.
That's an interesting game. It's
Yeah.
in Mariota. So, do they stay undefeated?
Tennessee had a big win last week
I
against
know.
New Orleans.
I almost want to go with Tennessee, but I'm going Carolina. I just think they're I think Cam makes a couple more plays.
I'm picking Carolina, but in a very close game.
Oh, it's on the road.
Yep,
Absolutely.
very close game. Chicago at St. Louis.
I'm going with the Rams in this. Even though Cutler came back last week and beat the Chargers, I'm going with the Rams. Rams got a decent defense.
I'm going with St. Louis too. Yep. Minnesota at Oakland. 4:00 games.
Ooh, Kara, your team has got a tough
At
one.
Oakland.
That's why it's tough. You know what? I'm going with Oakland because they're home. And
Really?
they score more points than Minnesota. Minnesota has been winning, but they've been struggling scoring. I'm going with Oakland because they're home. They're a different team in Oakland. And I like their quarterback. Carr's
Yeah,
pretty
you
good.
do like
Carr's.
you said that before.
Carr's, wish he was a Redskin.
I'm going to stick with you because the records bear it out. So I'm sticking with you this
last
week.
year was the same. And then you took off at the end.
No, I agree with you. I think Oakland wins that game. New England at the Giants. Very interesting game. Very
It's a late
interesting game.
425.
JPP second game back. He'll make a difference on the defense because they had no defense. Giants.
I almost want to go with the Giants because I just don't think they're the same team as they beat New England that one year.
I don't see that happening
I
again
think the Giants are struggling. They barely. I almost want to go with the Giants, but I'm going.
because it's in New York.
I know,
but there'll be a lot of Patriot fans there.
and the Giants do have their number. They beat them in 2 Super Bowls.
True.
I'm going to be a spoiler. I'm going with the Giants.
Giants.
Yep, going with the Giants.
Stay New England.
All right. I'm just going to go to be a spoiler this week.
But in a pretty good game. I don't think it'll be a
Giants control the clock. They win. Very simple.
Obviously.
They run the ball. Yep.
Kansas City at Denver.
Denver lost last week. First loss.
Yeah.
I'm going with Denver. That tough at home.
Yeah, Kansas City. I don't see them
Kansas
going.
City's a weird team.
Yeah, they're weird. I don't see them going into Denver and win. If it was in Kansas City, I think it would be a better game.
Yeah.
But Arizona at Seattle for the night game Sunday.
That's going to be a great game. Oh, my God.
Yeah, that should be a good game. Boy, Seattle almost has to win this game.
I'm going with Seattle because they're home. It's the only reason. So they got the 12th man on the 13th man on the field.
Yeah.
12th man on the field.
So
I'm going with Seattle. But in a close game, decent game.
it'd be a real test for Arizona if they could go in there and win.
Yeah.
But I agree with you. I don't think they can go in. I think Seattle wins that game. Seattle's a weird team. They're all over the place this year. Monday night, Houston at Cincinnati.
I was going to say, since Cincinnati remains undefeated.
Yes.
Cincinnati.
Yes, I think so too.
Yeah.
I don't think Houston can go in there and
So I got one of the teams going down there undefeated this week. That's it.
that's it. All right. Well, here's my question for you.
And now it's time for On the Mark. On your mark. Get set. Mark!
Do you think when Romo comes back, he makes a difference for the Cowboys?
Yes.
Right away, or is he going to be rusty?
He might be a little rusty, but I think the second or third quarter he'll be all right.
God, I hope so. But they got to win this week.
Romo always gets hurt though. I mean,
I know.
something always happens to him. But he's got bad luck. He looks so great, like a Houdini, and then all of a sudden he's on the stretcher.
Last question. Do you think any of the professional prognosticators, sports announcers, have a better record than you picking 84-48? Phil Simms, Shannon Sharp.
Some of them might because they don't pick as many games as us. So their winning percentage might be a little higher than mine, just by those reasons.
So, but if we went head to head, if they picked all the games,
who knows? They only pick half of them. They never pick all of them. That's
I know.
which
I don't understand
I don't
that.
like that, and it should change it the old way. When Jiminy Greek was around, that's when
you can't talk about Jimmy the Greek
That's right. Washington Post turned him in.
at the bar. You had a little too many drinks.
10 quarter, it's over.
All right, everybody. Thanks for watching.